The problem when you give these people money, and we've seen it, it cripples their minds. It's going to be a 6-month, 12-month, 2-year to catch up. After those 2 years, this person going to be like, but
what about loans?
That's not the mindset that I want for our people. And like I said, I'm speaking about a Somalian businessman. And we've sat, obviously with the Operation Tutula. I've sat with a lot of supposedly foreign business owners. And the biggest thing for them is get the mindset right. And it's a mindset of we can do for ourselves. We can fight. We can collaborate and fundraise so that we can get the capital. For Black South Africans, we just need our government to be like, number one, we're not going to stand in your way with red tape. And number two, because you're going to be creating jobs for our people who are going to vote for us, we will give you whatever subsidies you need. If you're an entrepreneur, we're not going to give you a grant, but we'll tell you you don't have to pay tax. You don't have to pay for this. Do you want to export? We'll make sure that it's free or cheap or whatever the case may be.
That's it.
That's my whole issue, that there's a mindset issue with me with grants that I hate it, because it creates a dependency syndrome in this country, which then makes our government able to bully us as they do now.
Also, I believe that township businesses should not pay tax. Our townships should be tax-free zones. Why? Because our townships have been where our labor has been extracted. The value that is created, the roads everything, the infrastructure, the townships have already paid for that with their labor, with their exploitation, with their children, for how many generations and generations.
It continues in the mines, no?
Yes. Right now, we should not even have unions. Why do we have unions? Why did NUMSA reject the proposal to have a workers' association that owns equity in the mines so that they can have a board seat and a seat at the table when they are deciding, okay, how much are we giving the salary to the CEO? Oh, 360 million this year. Let's take that 360 million, let's divide it amongst the workers, because we are workers, we are here on the board and we are here to make this decision. Does anybody vote for us to give this thing to the workers so that we can prevent a strike? And then you can lobby within the board. But right now, the workers are out there. Foreman does not even want to hear them. He's not even listening to the president, Cyril, the ex-shareholder whose shares he bought to turn it into Sibanye Stillwater when it was Lonmin Platinum Mines, to the PMG. They are now saying, okay, AMCU saying, no, miners should get 20,000 per month. 20,000, I think it should be 25,000. I don't think anyone should be risking their life going underground. There's miners that were trapped underground. The thing fell in a sinkhole now in Carltonville as well. They haven't been found. There hasn't been a rescue plan. The news cameras are not there saying, hey, these miners have gone underground. And these are the people that built our economy. I tweeted, when was it? The other day, and I posted it on my Instagram. And I just want to read it to you. It says, miners are the nation's breadwinners. The tax revenues from mining provide the funds the state needs to run the country. The men that are being sent underground are responsible for the employment of everyone that gets to sit behind a desk in the South African economy. Do you understand what that means? It means, Mausebenze Bank, the reason you've got that privilege is because someone went underground. Do you understand what our people have sacrificed for this country? And all that sacrifice, the only people that are benefiting are those in power. And I can't say white people are the ones that are benefiting. No. Because there's different whites. There's the whites, and then there's the white elite.
Sure.
The white elites are the only ones that benefit from this whole entire system. And the whites who are not part of the elite, the coloreds who are not part of the elite, the blacks who are not part of the elite, the Indians who are not part of the elite, were being made to fight amongst each other.
Of course.
Just so that the white elites can benefit.
That's race politics, that.
It's division. And it's May now. In April, the human genome, our genetic DNA, sonke, as people all over the world, was identified finally. And what it says is that human beings do not have a biological race. We're one race. There's no difference in all of we've got the same genome. The only difference is our exposure to UV light based on how much sun we get in the areas where we have naturalized. Right?
The thing is, I spoke about the mitochondrial Eve gene.
Yes. Sure.
I researched it a bit, and then it says that all over the world, all populations, all races, all
human beings,
were all connected to a female in Kenya.
That's us.
Exactly.
I have
in
two